Okay, guys, so yesterday, things were a little crazy towards the end, but I asked you to look up Jonathan Glazer's Academy Award speech. And how many of you listened to it and heard something from it that tied in with what we were talking about?
Said about about how about the men of the Holocaust.
Because it's a film about the Holocaust, and it took tremendous courage for him as a Jew to stand up and call out the behavior and the war that's going on. So, courage is, we will all be called upon in our lifetime to show courage. And I shared with you in another class that I was reading about vocabulary and the best way to teach vocabulary. I think it was this class, it might have been a different one. But, having you just write definitions about vocabulary isn't the best way to teach it. How many of you would say you know what the definition of courage is? Like, we all do, right? Because we can use that word. But when we really think about it, we use it in many different ways and in many different contexts. And it took so much courage for him to go, not just on national TV. The Academy Awards are globally shared. So it took courage for him to take a stand as a Jewish man who is receiving an Academy Award for a picture that makes statements about the Holocaust, and then say, and it's going on right now. Yes?
What's the Academy Awards?
The Academy Awards.
Yeah, what is that?
They are shown every year. It's awards for the best pictures, or the best actors, the best productions. His Academy Award was for the best international film. Because this film is not, it had subtitles.
What's the film called?
And, pardon me?
What's the film called?
I can't hear what you're saying.
What's the film called?
Look it up.
Oh, what?
Look it up. You just listen.
I don't know. You didn't tell me though.
I'm not telling you. I tell you guys all the time. I want you to look things up.
Okay.
So, look it up. But it is about, it's about a family who lives very close. It's similar to the boy in the striped pajamas. It's about a family that lives just within sight of a concentration camp. So we're going to move on now. I promised you that we would really look at some of the things that when the Jews were rounded up, they had to give up. And one of the things they had to give up was Shabbat dinners.
Shabbat.
And yeah, Sabbath dinners.
Oh, okay.
And in Hebrew, it's called Shabbat. So every Friday night at Shabbat dinner, they would have challah bread. And this is a loaf of challah bread. We got it at Bagatelle Bakery. And it's a very traditional bread. You can only get it on Friday mornings. I made the butter. It's cinnamon and chocolate butter. And so I'm going to share it with you. But we are going to have a traditional prayer before we, eat this bread. Yeshua? Chill. So, what they do is they cover their eyes. So all of you, cover your eyes. And in Hebrew, the prayer is, Baruch Adonai, Elohim, Kayeh, Mote, Mosanam, Kaylah, Moner. Amen. Now, our Catholic prayer that we often say before we eat is,
Bless the Lord.
These sky gifts, so God's mercy, all bounty through Christ the Lord. Amen.
In the name of the Father, the Son.
so I'm going to cut this and share it with you. And it's a sweet, sweet bread. You can also get it without fruit in it. I just ordered it with, I ordered it with raisins because I think to be